800 hours of video hit YouTube every minute. Yet half of all channels with fewer than 1,000 views never make it past their first upload. In 2025, the barrier to entry is not equipment cost or editing talent. It is strategic clarity. The market is saturated, but it is not optimized. One misaligned title, one sagging 15-second silence, and the algorithm buries your debut before it has a breath. This is why most creators approach their first video as a creative exercise, when they should be treating it as a technical product launch. The difference between a channel that stays at zero and a channel that wakes up on day one already collecting subscribers is a 7-step system built specifically for how videos are actually ranked, recommended, and retained right now. This system bypasses the need for existing social proof, leveraging data architecture instead of luck. Stick around. By the end of this comprehensive guide, you will own that system, complete with the actionable framework needed to execute it immediately, and you will never again wonder what to cut, what to keep, or what to write in the box marked description. Step 1 is niche triangulation, because lifestyle is not a niche, it is a continent. If your topic is too broad, you are competing against the entire internet. If it is too narrow, you have no runway for growth. The goal is to find defendable territory, a micro audience with rising demand that is still underserved. Start by opening an incognito browser window to eliminate personalized search bias. Type one broad term you genuinely enjoy creating content about. For instance, mechanical keyboards. YouTube Auto-Suggest will immediately append qualifiers like for gaming, under $50, 2025, or ASMR. Each of these appends represents a micro audience, a specific search intent, and a potential channel focus. Select 4 of the most promising phrases. Now, open Google Trends. Set the filter to the past 12 months and the region to your target market, usually global or the US. Compare the 4 phrases head to head. You are looking for a line that is rising steadily, but is still below the halfway mark on the volume scale. This intersection, rising curve plus manageable volume, is the sweet spot. A topic that is already peaking is saturated. A topic with flatlined volume is dying. Picking the rising mid-volume topic ensures you are small enough to dominate search results quickly, yet large enough to scale into adjacent topics later. This intersection of rising curve plus personal curiosity equals defendable territory. Everything else is tourism. This strategic selection ensures that your very first video targets viewers who are actively searching for that exact, specific answer, rather than passively browsing. Step 2 is one-paragraph positioning. If you cannot finish the sentence, this channel is the first place _ turns when they want _ without _ 3. No viewer can finish it for you. This statement is your channel's internal compass and external sales pitch. Write 3 versions, each under 20 words, then force rank them by specificity and uniqueness. The first blank defines your target viewer, the second defines the core benefit, and the crucial third blank defines the pain point you eliminate, the unique selling proposition. For example, this channel is the first place budget writers turn when they want distraction-free gear without sponsorship noise. Or, this channel is the first place new gardeners turn when they want high-yield vegetables without toxic chemicals. Read the winning sentence aloud. If it feels too narrow, you are done. Broad is forgettable. Narrow is portable and magnetic. This singular paragraph serves multiple strategic functions. It is the core of your future, about page, the elevator pitch to potential brand partners, and the first 90 characters of your default upload description. Since those first 90 characters are often all that appears on mobile search results, they must communicate your unique value instantly. Nitpick every comma and every word choice. This paragraph will determine who clicks and who scrolls past. Step 3 is evidence-based ideation. Do not guess what people want to watch. Use data to confirm demand. Open YouTube and identify 3 successful competitors whose subscriber counts sit between 20,000 and 200,000. This range is critical. They are big enough to prove market demand and content viability, but small enough that their success is still attributable to strategic decisions, not just momentum. Avoid channels with millions of subscribers, as their success metrics are often skewed by existing influence. Install a free transcript or video data extension. Export the last 30 videos from each of the 3 channels and paste all the titles and descriptions into a word cloud generator. Analyze the results. Verbs that appear in every channel, terms like wire, mod, foam, or lube in our keyboard example, are table stakes. These are the topics viewers expect. Nouns, or specific technical terms that appear in only one competitor's content, or appear rarely overall, such as gasket mount, dip switch, or O-ring, are opportunity gaps. These terms signify content pockets that are validated by one successful channel but are not yet monopolized across the niche. Pick one such gap, validate it again in Google Trends to ensure the search volume is active, and then lock it as your pilot topic. You are not stealing. You are surveying the topography before planting a flag in a specific content niche no one else noticed. This evidence-based approach minimizes the risk of producing content that has no inherent audience demand. Step 4 is scripting for dual retention, human and machine. The human brain bails at micro-confusion or boredom. The machine algorithm bails at macro-stagnation. Your script must satisfy both. Open your production document, set the font to 14-point and double-space. Write the hook first and write it last, ensuring it is the most polished 30 seconds of the entire script. The hook must contain a claim plus a clock. For example, you can silence any mechanical keyboard for under $3, and the next 4 minutes prove exactly how, step by step. The maximum duration for this segment is 30 seconds. If you cannot deliver the claim and the urgency within that window, the retention graph will plummet immediately. Next, structure the main body of the script using 7 distinct content beats. No more, no less. Each beat should logically follow the last, but the key is the rhythm. Every single beat must be anchored by a planned visual change at exactly the 8-second mark. This change can be a cut to a close-up, the insertion of a graphic, a shift in perspective, or a zoom on a piece of equipment. These visual cues are not just for aesthetic appeal. They serve a critical cognitive function. They provide a micro reset to the viewer's attention curve, preventing the brain from slipping into passive viewing mode. Simultaneously, this frequent motion and change feeds the algorithm's affinity for high production value and engagement, buying you the full session watch time that triggers suggested video traffic and higher ranking priority. Step 5 is metadata stacking. Metadata is the language you use to communicate with the YouTube algorithm, and it must be precise. Start with the title. Aim for 48 characters or fewer, so the title does not truncate on mobile devices or in suggested video feeds, which account for the majority of traffic. Front-load the exact primary keyword phrase identified in Step 1, and then append the direct benefit to the viewer. For example, instead of how to make your keyboard quieter, use mechanical keyboard silence mod, $3 foam trick. This title is 50 characters. The keyword is unbroken and front-loaded, and the benefit is quantified by cost. Next, the description. The first line must mirror the title exactly, plus the current year, to signal freshness and relevance to search. Lines 2 and 3 should expand on the narrative hook, providing context. Lines 4 to 6 must be a simple, bulleted step list or outline of the video's content. Each of these steps should contain one secondary keyword that supports the primary topic. Tags come last. Use 10 only. The tag strategy should be split: 3 exact match tags, 3 phrase match tags, and 4 broad tags. Exact tags capture specific search queries. Phrase match tags capture browse features and related content. Broad tags tell the algorithm what adjacent content oceans you are willing to swim in, expanding your potential audience without diluting your focus. Finally, the thumbnail is a form of metadata. Upload it separately, ensuring it is 1280 by 720 pixels at 96 dpi. The composition rules are strict. Subject matter should occupy the left third of the image. The background must offer pure contrast, and text should be limited to 3 highly impactful words maximum. Thumbnails are billboards at 60 miles per hour. Subtlety is roadkill. Step 6 is pre-release quality control. Technical execution is often the silent killer of watch time. Before publishing, watch the final rough cut on a small screen, like a phone, and listen through a standard phone speaker, not studio monitors. If any sentence is hard to hear over background music or subway rumble, it must be re-recorded. Audio quality is the #1 predictor of abandonment. Export your audio track at a standardized loudness level of -14 LUFS or loudness units full scale. Anything hotter triggers YouTube's automatic volume suppression, which often distorts the sound and murders watch time as viewers struggle to adjust. Run the video through a free closed caption generator and meticulously correct every proper noun and technical term. Captions are now indexed by YouTube for search in multiple languages, effectively expanding your video's keyword footprint globally without increasing the script length. Finally, schedule the publish time with precision. The optimal release time is the intersection of 2 critical data points. First, your channel analytics, when your viewers are on YouTube heat map, which shows peak activity. And second, the Google Trends spike day for your primary keyword, indicating peak search interest. Release the video at 30 minutes past the hour. The majority of creators drop their content exactly on the hour, creating a stampede of new uploads. Releasing 30 minutes later helps your video dodge the immediate competition and ensures it is fresh when the next wave of viewers arrives. Step 7 is Day 1 engagement velocity. The first 2 hours after publishing are not a party, they are a job fair. YouTube measures the velocity of engagement to determine if the video should be pushed to a wider audience. Pin a comment immediately that asks a binary question directly related to the video's outcome or content. For our keyboard example, foam or O-ring, which silence mod are you trying first? Binary questions drive threads because they require a simple choice rather than complex thought, signaling community interaction to the algorithm. Reply to every comment received within the first 6 hours. Each response rebumps the video into subscriber feeds and increases the total comment count, boosting impressions. Next, post the thumbnail plus a 60-second vertical teaser of the best clip on YouTube Shorts with a clear link to the full long-form video. Shorts click-throughs count toward the same upload session graph, giving you a powerful second-wave exposure without competing in the long-form feed. Finally, the end screen is non-negotiable. Only include one video recommendation on the end screen and choose the topic with the highest expected viewer overlap. Multiple end screens dilute the viewer's decision energy and shave critical seconds off retention. The goal is to funnel the viewer immediately into the next logical piece of content. Follow these 7 steps, and your debut upload behaves not like a novice attempt, but like a 10th seasoned upload. It enters the system armed with precise keywords, optimal timing, and retention architecture that signals competence and authority long before you have built social proof. This structured approach replaces hope with certainty. The framework that walks you through each step, from niche validation to metadata deployment, is the only thing separating your current 0 subscriber status from your first 1,000. Download it, fill it out, publish your video, and tomorrow morning the hardest, most strategic part of your YouTube journey will already be behind you.